Good morning.
Day 28.
And we have been camping at a Trail Angel. Great, some water turned up. We didn't know if we would get water or not. So we had some nice spring water brought to us last night.
Yeah.
We're heading to the Dome, which is basically an abandoned cafe at the top of a mountain. And that's only about 12 kilometres.
But don't know what the 12 kilometres is going to be like.
If it's like yesterday, we might call it quits there, if it's just mud and steep and up and down. But if not, about another 10 kilometres on, which would make it 22 for the day, is a Trail Angel. We'll make our mind up at the Dome because we'd have to contact them.
Yeah, and the Trail Angel has a hot shower, so that's a huge incentive to push on. But we'll see how we feel when we get to the Dome.
Yep. Talk soon.
Okay, look at the sky in the
Oh,
background.
we're getting some
gorgeous?
pink. We've just got the sun. We're out early again.
Yeah,
it's not quite
6:30.
6:30 yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gorgeous. All right then. Talk to you later. Bye.
Gravel road to start the morning, and we continue up there, and we're taking Conical Peak Road to Tara Peak Scenic Reserve, and this is really lovely, wide, slightly muddy, slightly up and down track. So a great start to the day. So no one's fallen over, which is good because we both fell over twice yesterday. We're now on the bypass track, which is in place because the other track has got a big tree that is hard to navigate. So this track is very pleasant. This track's a bit better than yesterday. Still a bit muddy, but nowhere near as bad as yesterday. Exactly. It's just starting to drizzle a bit. We've been going for just over 2 hours, and I think we'll probably take a break soon. But we're making good progress, which is good because the track is, I don't know, it's just so much easier today than it was yesterday. Anyway, yes, so the rain is supposed to be coming in at 9 in the morning for about 4 hours. But at least we've got raincoats now, so that's good. We've come out of the foresty bit, and now we've got 800 metres to a junction. So we are going to have a break there. Still drizzling. A little bit of an obstacle. And we're coming up to a stream, which is the water source if you needed it. We've just come from that junction there and up the road to here. Can't see how steep it is, but it is steep, and continue up there. Now we've just discovered that the next 7 kilometres takes 6 hours, so we'll definitely be camping at the Dome tonight. Okay, in we go. We did a bit of steep climbing, and now it's kind of levelled out. Okay, we're having a little bit of a wet break. It's taken us 3 hours to do the last 4 kilometres. We've got 3 kilometres to go to get to the Dome, and then we would have done 12 in total. Yeah. But it is, we'll pull the pin there. Yeah. It's slippery, it's up and down. We're going through a lot of mud, and it's raining a bit. Yeah, it's definitely slow going. Yep. Yeah. But we're going to have something to eat now. And only 3 kilometres to go, but it might take us 3 hours. Could take us a while. Yeah. And for lunch today in the rain, I'm having a biscuit with the biggest dollop of peanut butter you've ever seen on it. And I've got a whole avocado. And it has started to rain. Never mind, I'm going to eat quickly. It's just so muddy and slippery. It's steep. Okay, Dome 1.5 ahead. Well, 1.5 to Dome, and we've got to the summit. Both a little bit wet and cold, but I'm going to show you the delightful view from the summit. It could have been spectacular, but it's not. And we're wearing our most valued purchase of the trip. We've
our Bunnings raincoats.
Bunnings raincoats on.
Oh, and they're working a treat, so
Yeah,
it's
worth
good.
every penny today.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to show you the view. Okay, this is the view from the summit. So you can kind of see that there are hills and trees out there. Anyway, 1.5 to go to the dome. Shelter. And we can get warm. So this is the structure that's at the summit. And as before, that's the beautiful view. Nature's steps. We've just had to come down some rocks. And now we're coming down here. But at least it's not raining.
And this is, again, a step for giant 6'3" people. There we go, a whole leg.
Well done. You made it. Okay. It's a view. It's still a bit misty. We've got 1 kilometre to go. We've just come out of the track there, and this is where you're allowed to camp. It used to be a cafe, but it's not anymore. It's called the Dome. It's a shelter. So we're probably just going to put our roll mats out and get into our sleeping bag. And one of my water bottles fell out of my pack, but I chased down a motor home, a travelling home, and they gave me this whole bottle, 1.5 litres of water. That's my dirty clothing that I've been wearing. I've taken off. I'll have to put that back on tomorrow. That's Judy's socks. Judy's just changing into her dry, warm clothing. So anyway, it's a bit cold, and it's only about 3:30, but I think that over there is where we will put our roll mats, our air mattresses, and sleep. So it's going to be an interesting night. All that stuff came out of one pack. It's amazing. I've made myself comfortable on the couch that's out here, but Judy won't sit on it. she thinks it stinks, and I said it doesn't stink as much as we do. So I'm sitting here having my chocolate, and we've decided that we're going to go to bed, and they're going to get up really early and start walking, because I don't think we're going to sleep very well. It's going to be really, really cold. So we're going to start walking at, did you say 5? 5. And Judy is going to come over here in a minute. She's cooking some noodles. I'm going to cook some mashed potato and have a tin of tuna with it. But yeah, we're in our warm clothing. So but it is a rather odd place to be camping.
In our abandoned building.
In our abandoned building, that's right. Yeah. No, oh well, it's all part of the TA experience, isn't it? So I don't think it smells too much. We just wanted to explain what we actually ended up doing today. So we walked for, what was it? 8.5 hours, but an hour of that was break.
12 kilometres.
So it took 7.5 hours to do 12 kilometres.
Yep.
Yeah.
So pretty slow. Not as slow as yesterday, though. Yesterday's track was even worse.
No, and there wasn't a lot of footage of the mud, and because it was cold and it was muddy and it was slippy, and I fell over and I lost my water bottle. And anyway, we're here now.
We sorted it all.
Yeah, we've sorted it all. So we're both eating, and then we're going to sleep in this delightful place. It's going to be fun. isn't it?
and head early. We've decided we're going to, because
We're
we've
gonna
got a
leave
little bit
at
of road
5.
to start with. We're going to put our head torches on and get away early. We
Yeah.
just want to get to somewhere that we can shower and get some food.
Yeah,
again.
tomorrow
And,
night
Yep.
we'll be able to shower, and there's a pub nearby.
It's always a bonus.
Yes.
Pub and a tea room. What more could you ask
Yeah.
for?
You'll be in the tea room, I'll be in the pub. Okay. I'm having mashed potato with a tin of tuna over the top, and it is going to be divine. So these are the sleeping arrangements for the night. Judy is on my Thermarest Deluxe inflatable mattress, which is a step up from hers that keeps going down flat, so she's going to be very comfortable. And I'm on Stinky Couch, but I have put my over the top, and I must admit, as the night goes on, it is getting a little bit more smelly, but I think I can take it. And it's getting colder.
It sure is. We've
Yeah.
got lots of clothes on,
Yeah,
gloves on.
I've got
now.
every single
I
item
think it's
of clothing
because we've
on.
been cold all day. We've
Yeah.
been cold and wet all day. We're just
Yeah.
trying to heat up.
Yeah. So, and because I'm wearing all my clothing, that's my pillow. Yeah, that looks great. Okay, well, I've got every bit of clothing on that I have that's dry, and I'm hoping that we'll sleep well tonight. So we're both in our sleeping bags. Jude is just over. I'll see if I can. Judy, there.